Rachel, when I was heading up to the kitchen, Steve said, go get us some food, because we know we're talking about the Thanksgiving meal. We're just 2 days away, and today we have the executive chef at Tiki's Grill and Bar, Ronnie Nasuti, here with us. Good morning to you.
Good morning to you.
I think it's the best idea in the world is to have someone else do all the cooking on Thanksgiving Day.
I think that's the fun part to me is cooking, but you know, cooking Thanksgiving dinner at 8 o'clock in the morning, I don't know about that.
Well, it's a lot of pressure, I would say. Now, you're going to show us, what are you making right now?
This is a side dish that we're going to do. It's Brussels sprouts. This is actually one of my mom's favorite side dishes. I love Brussels sprouts. Not everyone loves them, but I love them. It's we make our own house-made pancetta, and we're going to put, you know, fresh local pineapples in it. And of course, the whole bacon and pineapple thing, that's kind of a ringer flavor. You let the butter brown in there and you have that nutty flavor, right?
Yeah, it smells really good. All right, so the whole idea of bringing in the executive chef today is to talk about how do we localize certain foods for Thanksgiving. And so that's why he's bringing in the pineapple for the Brussels sprouts. And then for this, I always wonder, how long do you cook the Brussels sprouts?
Well, you know, we pre-blanch them. You have to pre-blanch them because they're pretty dense, Brussels sprouts. And
That's where I went wrong.
I actually rendered off the pancetta before I came because you have such a short time to cook on TV. But you know, normally you'd render that in the pan slowly and cook that for 5 or 6 or 8 minutes, however long it takes to render some of the fat out of that. You want to cook in the fat actually for Brussels sprouts. That's how you make them taste good, right?
That's called flavor.
Right, and caramelizing the pineapples in there and activating all that sugar.
You know, you went to the trouble of bringing in all this food. So tell me a little bit about what you brought. So Ken, which side do you want to start? And we'll just direct Ken.
We could start here. So this is a pumpkin butter cake. Butter cake's a beautiful sticky cake. We serve it warm. We're going to serve it with ice cream actually, but I didn't bring any this morning, and fruit. That has a salted caramel sauce and anglaise. These are gratin potatoes, right, like scallop potatoes. This is turkey. It's like a roast, obviously. We made a rosemary, local rosemary Chardonnay gravy for it. Of course, we made homemade fresh cranberry sauce. And then this is poached pear salad. They're Chianti poached pears. And local nalo greens, candied, obviously local macadamia nuts, and a blue cheese vinaigrette on that.
Well, that's interesting, is that how you made your stuffing. Now, what did you put in your stuffing?
Right, so stuffing, I mean, we don't want to get too far from traditional because, you know, I want to have Thanksgiving dinner as it was meant to be, but the local twist on that is, of course, you know, everyone puts Portuguese sausage locally in it and bacon. We're putting wild boar inside of it as well. That'll have macadamia nuts inside too.
We have some Molokai sweet potatoes here.
Right.
And do you have any secrets for gravy? I have a tough time with gravy.
When I do it, I buy turkey bones to make gravy so I can brine the turkeys. This is going to be brined, and that makes it taste good. You know, you can't fry. People like to fry turkeys. You can't fry turkey for 300 people. Brining it, and then because if you brine it and try to make pan gravy, your gravy comes out too salty. Otherwise, just rock it old school and baste your bird. You know, the whole process through. Cook it slow and just use your pan drippings.
All right. Are the Brussels sprouts ready?
Yep.
Okay. Well, we're going to plate these up and let you guys know that if you don't want to cook this Thanksgiving Day, this is your guy. Ronnie is cooking it up at Tiki's Bar and Grill, and you can check it out Thanksgiving Day from 4 to 10:30 p.m. It's $32 per person, and all this could be yours. Thank you, Ronnie, for coming in today. This looks fantastic.
It's my pleasure.
Hey, Steve, time to eat. I forgot to eat.